Hi everyone, it's Danielle with Wooddhaven Craftabulous. I am here today to do the 20 questions. I kind of wasn't officially tagged. Crochet Rocks did a video and I commented down below that I hadn't been tagged by anybody yet and that I would love to do it, but she officially tagged me in the comments. So let's get to it. What does your name mean? Is the first question. I don't know. I don't know what my name means, really, but I will take that as my YouTube name. So Wooddhaven, Wood, Woodd, is my last name. We got that last name, I guess, ages ago. At least this is the story told in my family. Ages ago, one of our ancestors had done something great for the queen, and she gave us an extra D in our last name. Not sure what the good deed was for the queen, but it's a pretty cool story, I think. Wooddhaven is just what we call ourselves in the Wood family. And then Craftabulous is because I do a lot of different crafts. Like a lot. I do wood burning, I do crocheting, I like to paint. Most of everything on here is crochet, but I like to do a lot of the other stuff as well. Soon to be leatherworking as well, I hope. Where am I from? So I was born and raised in California. I love California to death. I was born in Sonoma. It was beautiful there. And then I moved to Utah. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I really dislike Utah. It's just too hot. The people there are not as nice as they, pretend to be. And then I moved out here to Michigan, and I absolutely love it here. And then again, where were you born? I was born and raised in California, in Sonoma. Number 4, what would your parents have named you if I was the opposite gender? So that would have been a boy. I have heard stories that they were going to call me either Alvin, Simon, or Theodore. The little chipmunks. I think I would have loved Simon or Theodore as a name. 5, what is your biggest accomplishment? I think my biggest accomplishment is my daughter, for sure. And then raising a little boy that's not even mine. But I feel in my heart that he is mine. Number 6, what is your eye color? If anybody can see, they are hazel. Number 7, what is your favorite candle scent? When fall rolls around, I really love the pumpkin pie or the fall scents that come out. But year round, I really, really love the sugar cookie or vanilla cupcake. Those ones I love. Number 8, can you cook? I can cook. The other night I made a pork loin and everybody loved it. And I made that with some herb and garlic rice, and I think we had peas with it. It was really, really good. Number 9, what is good about your life right now? What's good about my life? Kind of a little bit of everything. I have an amazing partner who goes out and works and brings in money. I like my job. It's only part-time, but I really enjoy doing that. My kids are getting really good scores in school, so that's really great. And then number 10, What is my sign? I am a Libra. So making decisions is very hard. Sorry if you guys all heard that notification. It is Facebook. But I am a Libra. Making decisions is very hard. And then what scares me about aging? I think the biggest thing about aging is potentially getting arthritis. I do a lot with my hands, so anything that it will cripple my ability to crochet or craft really kind of terrifies me. Another thing that scares me about aging is the potential loss of family. Everybody grows old, and it really scares me to have to lose a family member. Number 12, what is your favorite holiday? I'd probably say Halloween. Get to dress up, have some fun, eat some candy. 13, what is your guilty pleasure? Oh gosh, I didn't even think about this one. I know everybody's gonna say it, but yarn. Yarn is definitely a big one. What else? I really like pie. No. Okay. No. I picked it. Whipped cream is my guilty pleasure. My boyfriend will stop off at the grocery store and pick up a can of whipped cream, and I will slowly go through it in a week. Just like, oh, I'm kind of, hungry here and there. I'll stop off at the fridge and go take a little hit of whipped cream. I love it. It's yummy. It's probably my favorite dessert. It's weird. It's very odd, but I love whipped cream. What is your favorite show to binge? Is there really only one? Do I have to pick one? Because I love The Walking Dead, I love Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. What else? Oh, The Flash, Green Arrow, Supergirl. What else? League of Legends, I think it's called. That's in the DC universe. Other shows. When I was little, I binge watched Inuyasha like crazy with one of my best friends, who's not my friend anymore, unfortunately. What else? Yeah, there's a lot of shows that I love. Charmed was another big one that I binge watched when I was little. And I actually have the Trinity symbol tattoo on the back of my neck. To symbolize me and my brothers, because I have I have one older brother, one younger brother, and the 3 points kind of symbolizes us as a family. So what is one thing you can't leave the house without? Obviously my phone. That's kind of like an everybody thing nowadays. You can't leave the house without your phone, without your wallet, without your keys. Nowadays, I'll say I can't leave the house without a project that I'm working on, especially if it's a long drive going somewhere. 16, are you a morning person or a night owl? Excuse me. I think I'm more of a morning person. Like on the weekends, I'll sleep in like a little bit, but once I'm up, I am ready to go. Like, I do not want to sit around waiting for everybody else to wake up to go do errands or anything else. I just want to go out, even by myself, go run the errands, come back home, and relax after that. I'm definitely more of a morning person. 17, what is your favorite genre of movie? If anybody could have guessed this before, I would be shocked. But I am a big horror movie fan. Huge. Any horror movie that comes out, I have to see it. I think one of my favorite series is the Conjuring series, the Conjuring universe, and then the Saw series. I'm super sad that they ended the Saw series, but I loved the Saw series. Freddy Krueger was one of my very first binge watch kind of movies when I was little. Yes, I watched horror movies when I was little. I was introduced to Chucky at a very young age. And from there, I've loved all horror movies. I love the jump and the scare effect. Not a lot of horror movies scare me anymore, unfortunately, but there are the occasional jump scenes that I really love. And then 18, what is the last thing you bought? Can anybody guess? Okay, so we all took up a trip up to Detroit this morning. And I had to come back early. That's why I'm having some time to film on my own. I had to come back early because the kids will be getting home around 3:50. But I stopped off at a really cute yarn shop. And I will probably do a video about it later, but I bought some yarn. So there is that. 19. Oh, unless you count the gas that I had to stop and put into my little brother's car. So I did buy gas. 19. Introvert or extrovert? A little bit of both, I guess. Like, I'm trying to be more of an extrovert because I am in a new town. I'm trying to make some friends, which is kind of hard for me. But most of the time I am an introvert. I want to stay at home. I want to crochet. I want to film the videos. But yeah, mostly an introvert. And then 20, favorite book. That one's a little hard. I was a very big reader when I was in middle school and high school. Books were my thing all of the time. I would binge read the Harry Potter books. And then I found an author, Scott Westerfeld. He was my favorite for the longest time. Kind of still is. I just haven't gotten a chance to read much. But Scott Westerfeld is an amazing, amazing youth author. And anytime a new book came out, I just jumped at the chance to go and get the new one. One of my favorite series of his was the Uglies series, about a little girl born in a world where at the age of either 16 or 18 you had a surgery to become pretty, but her friend ran away to go join rebels who didn't want to become pretty, and she went on this huge adventure to find her friend. And it's like a 4 or 5 book series on all of that. And it was absolutely amazing. It was one of my favorites. Another favorite author of mine was Darren Shane. He wrote the Cirque du Freak series. I think if you all remember, they made a movie about it, and the movie came out terrible. It was nothing like the books, unfortunately. And then he wrote another one that I was pretty addicted to when I got out of high school and I started my first year of college. It was the Demonata series, and I was addicted to it. It was definitely it was a horror themed book, and It took me through emotional roller coasters that I never thought I'd go through. But it was absolutely fantastic and I loved it. But favorite book was The Last Question. If you guys actually have any other questions for me, go ahead and leave the questions down in the comments and maybe I'll do another, 20 question video. I would love to answer all of your guys' questions about my life, why I'm here, what I'm doing, anything like that. So, excuse me again, I swear, every time I start talking, I burp. And it's kind of gross and weird. That's a weird thing about me. Um, but I hope you guys like my videos, and if you do, go ahead and like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Soon I hope to get my Etsy up and rolling so you guys can see everything that I'm working on. But yeah, I was happy to be able to do the 20 questions for you. I don't really have anybody to tag. If I were to tag anybody for this 20 questions, it would probably be My Fairy Treasures. I really like her videos. And everybody else I would probably tag has already done a video. But yeah, ask me some questions. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.